Good afternoon. So today I've decided to take it upon myself to teach you how to do a nollie backside lip slide. Every time I do this trick, people are they think it's a lot harder than it really is. I guess some people aren't really great at nollie, and some people aren't really great with front boards or that feeling of sliding backwards on a rail. But if you know how to nollie backside 180, if you know how to do a front side board slide and a nollie backside 180, you know how to do a nollie backside lip. So let's get to it. So your nollie backside lip slide will literally be a nollie backside 180 essentially. So I generally have my feet here for nollie backside 180. That's one of my favorite tricks to do off of ledges or off of little stair sets, or even just flat ground when I'm just wanting to end up in a switch position. But obviously you want to land the trick. I'm trying to focus more on the filming. So what you're going to do when you're going to go for the nollie backside lip on the rail is essentially the same footing. The only difference is you're going to want to get on the rail. So this is kind of how I learned this trick, and how I learn a lot of tricks when it comes to flip tricks into rails or something like that. I'll find a line in the ground like this. Now the reason being, or if you're even trying to learn backside 50s, if you start learning how to ollie onto this line or nollie onto this line and just learn how to maneuver your board where you want it to go using lines like this in the concrete, then you're going to figure out how to do it on the rail, on the ledge, and essentially on anything that you take it to. So for example, if I was to learn a nollie backside lip slide on this line, all I would be learning is learning the nollie, the footing, watching the line, and learning how to bring the back end over that line consistently and comfortably without being afraid of it. Learn how to bail out of it, learn how it operates when you lift it over. Because when you do lift it over, you really only have to worry about this much clearance for it to get over. It's really not much clearance. You really only have to pop it about 4 inches off the ground with your nollie. That's why I say it's such an easy trick, especially if you're going into fakie, because you're just nollie 180ing and you're just letting the rail kind of take you there with it. Now, like I said, it sounds a lot harder than it is. So I'll show you the trick a few times so you understand what we're doing, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about with what I've explained so far. And you could always rewind the tape and check, and just remember your footing, and you want to learn nollie backside 180s, and you want to learn how to front side board slide to get you used to the feeling of sliding that way. Okay, so we are going to get in the footing. We have the footing there like that. Okay, you want to be in the pocket with your front foot, and you want to be basically kind of on the bolts, maybe a little bit behind. I generally go I just go based off where it feels comfortable enough for me to just bring it over. And of course, if you know anything about 180s, you know you're going to want to remember rotating your shoulders where you want to go. You know, use your front arm and your back arm. Your front arm is basically your sail, right? This way, if you're turning backside, you want to make sure you're pushing this way and operating that way. So for example, if I go that way, I'm going to lean my body that way, right? Same thing if I want to go this way. If I want to go front side, I'm going to lean this shoulder this way and pull this one in. And if I pull it in, naturally my whole body wants to spin with it. So of course you want to learn these 180 things, and just before you even think about trying this trick. This is more of an advanced trick. I should have maybe said this at the beginning, but like I said, if you just take the concept of a nollie backside 180, a front side board slide, know how to nollie backside lip slide for sure. And switchboard slide, learn switchboard slides, because it's the same concept. The only difference is instead of going backwards, you're actually going frontwards, and you're still doing, it's the exact same footing for a switchboard slide. The only difference is you're going this way, right? Nollie front, nollie backside lip slide, you're going this way. For switchboard, I'm not changing my footing at all. For switchboard, it's the exact same. The only difference is I'm actually switching, I'm just tilting the other way. It's It's actually not even the other way. It's the exact same way. It's just because I'm going in a different direction. Backside lip and backside board, which obviously it's harder to, like, you can't stop yourself from that one. So yeah, it's really, if you know switchboard, backside board, then you can nollie backside lip. Nollie backside lip slide, let's go. So as you can see there, I had my feet exactly where I told you to put them, right? That time I went to regular. We're gonna do one to fakie. Fakie's a little harder when you're holding a camera. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, it's a little harder with the camera in my hand. Let me put the camera down. Keep in mind, it is the same footing. It's just a different motion with the shoulder. It's a little more flowy because you're kind of just letting the rail take you, and you're kind of just letting your body you're kind of just letting it flow. Nollie back lips, they're not scary. They're really not. They're easier than people think. Now doing fakie for me is terrifying. I would not be able to do fakie very comfortably, and I would definitely need yeah, I'm not good with fakie. I'm a nollie guy. I got a bunch of nollie tricks in my bag, but fakie, it's really just, I got some fakie tricks in my bag, just not grind tricks. I'm not really into doing fakie grinds. Anyways, that's how you nollie backside lip slide. I hope this video helped you a little bit. Of course, with skateboarding, you got to understand that everybody's a little bit different. Some people like their feet slightly in different spots or have different methods of doing tricks. It's all personal based, so always understand that fact. Just remember, for turning off of anything, your shoulders do all the work, and your hips. And it's not about forcing your legs. It's all about guiding your arm in the right direction of where you want things to go. So I hope that helps with anybody who has been looking to learn something new, or just add a trick to their bag, or been afraid to try something like this. Really, if you break it down, if you learn switchboard slides, front side board slides, nollie backside 180s, you will easily pick up nollie backside lip slides. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit us up on Instagram or Facebook, Tobin's Skate School. Thanks.